Okay. So we are about to cross the tracks over into Clinton, the border here. Okay. Before I was so rudely interrupted. God damn it. Fucking thing. Okay, right here. Clinton tracks. Look both ways. Looking both ways. Don't see anything. So we are crossing. I hear it though, I don't see it. There's Meadows Park. Right there. We're gonna film some lights over by the fire station, all that down here, before they take them down. There's Old Meadows Park. Fairly illuminated for this time of night. Of course, the park closes at, I don't know, 10 p.m. But we're not at the park, so the speed limit here is 30 instead of 25. I think it's because this is a main street. That's why. Public restrooms for all the cruising, all your cruising needs. And over there's the pickleball court. It used to be a tennis court. Me and my very good friend from college would play there all the time on the weekends, and they tore it down. Well, first they locked it up. When I moved back here in 2017, it was locked. They had a padlock gate, everything on it, and no one could use it. And I reached out to the city to ask, and he said, oh, blah, blah, blah. They gave some random fucking non-answer, a pat answer, because the truth is, it wasn't being maintained because it was locked. If it was unlocked and people could get in there and use it, oh, it's not being used, they said. And this is what it is now, a fucking pickleball court. No, thank you. I don't even know what the fuck pickleball is. I'd rather play tennis. I don't care if that makes me a wasp. I'd rather play tennis. Reclaimed water sign right here. Reclaimed water. We might very actually have the cops called on us. Hasn't happened to me in Clinton yet, but it's the first time for everything. We're going to be walking straight down, all the way down, and I'm going to be pointing out some landmarks that are no longer there. Like the old overpass tunnel / train tracks that are no longer there. They were there 20 years ago when I was in high school, but have since been demolished. So, yeah. I think this house here is for sale. I'm not sure. They still got their dumpster. They got all their lights on. It looks like they got new windows put in. That same old stove is sitting out. Makes me think that they're gonna put it up for sale, maybe. If anyone local is lucky enough to buy it. All the fucking California people and everyone buying up all the property. Because they hate the state that they live in. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah, that train's definitely coming. Okay. We're not really filming any houses or anything. We're just shining a light so I can see. pretty much. Or at least that's my official story, and I'm sticking to it. So we're going to keep walking straight down. There's going to be at least one Mormon church on the way down. Though our goal isn't really to film that, although we can if I want to. But we'll see when I get there how I feel. I've been doing pretty good. This is my steps for the evening, well, for the morning. So I woke up, had 2 pieces of garlic bread, had my very unhealthy and unappetizing TV breakfast dinner, and I didn't even eat all of it because it was nasty. It gave me enough energy to come out here and go on another night walk to film. It's kind of nice being able to take count of everything I've been doing for the archives. So I've got this is probably my 5th video. I recorded some stuff earlier, but those weren't really that interesting. And I like having beefy videos. So, gotta be careful because there's lots of ice around here and places to trip. Good old Clinton. And it's not named after Bill Clinton or Hillary Clinton. Oh, they finished a chain link fence over here. Interesting. This place actually looks abandoned, or like it's being prepped for sale. But why would you go out of your way to put a new chain link fence in and a gate if you weren't at least going to rent it or sell it? It makes no sense. And if it's a construction fence, those things are at least 7 feet tall or 6 feet tall, not waist high. So I don't know. And we still have a ways to go. We're going clear down here to film the lights over at and you can see them from here, the lights down at the PD. They got like a little nature scene set up with a moose and a bear and all that, or whatever. I want to film that before they take it all down while it's still dark out, because it's going to be dark until about 7:30. So we've got time. I do believe this is my first. Well, I've recorded in Clinton before, but I didn't upload that one. It was kind of just me ranting about the assault that happened 2 years ago. But this one is my first official Clinton video where I actually enter the city proper and I'm not just recording over in the park. And obviously my feet are still on public ground. Jeez. Ooh. Okay, I'm not sure, but I think the old railroad tunnel was right here. It was either right here or it was further back, but I think it was right here. I think. Because there's old disused railroad tracks here. Actually, I think they were removed, but they used to be right here. And this area here is now like a whatchamacallit. It's like a jogging trail, but this used to be railroad tracks. So I think the old tunnel thing was here. And if you actually walk straight through there, you'll come up actually where the old cannery is. We can go over here and film here real quick. Oh, they got a little dreidel star. How Hanukkah-ish. I had no idea there was Jewish people living here in Clinton. I thought Clinton was too conservative for that. Little Hanukkah star. Star of David. Or, yeah, I think that's the Star of David. I don't know if that means they're Jewish or not. I'm assuming maybe they're just inclusive. I don't know. This is like the little... They erected this a few years ago. I don't know if you can see it. Let it focus. Denver, Rio. Focus. Denver, Rio Grande Trail. And there's the little Mormon. First Mormon church. We're going to see at least one more when we're done. But this leads all the way back. If you walk this way all the way down there, it leads into Clearfield. If you walk here all the way through there, it leads into Roy, where the cannery is. And I'm not sure if the cannery counts in Clinton or if it counts in Roy. But yeah, these are fairly new. They are at least, I don't know if they're even a decade old at this point. I'm trying to remember when they tore that little, because I remember when we would drive down into Clinton, we'd have to wait, and some people had to pull over to the side and wait to go through because there's that little train tunnel and accidents could happen and all that, and you know, you don't want like a car pile up or anything. This is all mostly residential, but I figure it'll get my video longer than 10 minutes. We're sitting at 12 minutes right now, so I wonder why people would be freaked out if you just jog with or power walked with a flashlight. It's fucking dark. Of course I'm going to use a flashlight. You think I want to trip and fall? Think any of these people are going to pay for my hospital visit, hospital stay? My insurance? No. I don't think so. Oh, I forgot to upload that Roy video. I was supposed to set it to upload before I left, and I completely forgot. But that video will have been uploaded by the time this video is uploaded. I promise that. I'm using my powers, my mental, omnipresent powers of time travel. We're almost to our destination, which is the police department. I'm really sorry if this footage comes out all shaky. It's not as cold as it was yesterday, but I haven't seen a single cop car all morning. I don't think I have it on Zoom, but maybe I do. Of course, you can hear the dog freaking out. Do I have it on Zoom? I don't think that I do. Don't message me while I'm recording, please. Okay. Oh, there's Santa. They got like a big sewer grating here in their yard. That's uncomfortable. Awkward. All in all, I really like Clinton. I would move out here totally if they had more to do. There's another sewer grating. They're supposed to have a pool put in here in like a little movie theater, but that hasn't happened yet. Not to my knowledge. There's another fucking dog. And another one. There's like 70 dogs out here. I don't know what that is. Water valve. If I have it on Zoom or not. If I do, it's fucking cold. Not as cold as it was last night. Of course, it's not adjusting, it's not focusing. So that's kind of annoying. It's all kind of blurry. Why is it blurry? It's really weird. Maybe it's because I'm walking. I don't know. I'm not a photography expert. Here we go. Here we go. Put my glove back on. Oh, shit. Yeah, I definitely looked like it was zoomed in. For sure. Okay, look this way. Look that way. No cars coming. Just hold my glove, I guess. So I can't put it back on right now. So just put it in my pocket. It's not as cold as it was yesterday, so there's that. Of course, you can still see my breath. This is Holt Elementary. What is this? Holt Elementary is that way in Clearfield. What the hell is this? Maybe it's Clinton Elementary. I don't know. Some fancy pants school. You can't even see it all that well because it's dark. Go this way. Go this way. Walking on the public easement. And my fingers are going to start freezing off soon if I don't get my fucking glove back on. Okay, they don't even have the fucking lights turned on. What the hell? I came all the way out here because I figured, oh, it's night. They'll have it's right there. And the lights aren't even on it. What kind of bullshit is this? I walked all the way out here. See, there's their moose. nobody out here. It's a big giant moose, and it's not even illuminated. Some deer and all that. Let's set this down on this rock. Okay. So that is made out of light, but they don't even have it turned on. That's a family of deer. That's a moose. There's probably some other things. This is the roundabout here in Clinton. It's not even illuminated. There's another deer back there. Okay, that was a bust. We have some other spots we're going to check out. So this is the police department, I think. I took a picture of this area and I sent it to I posted on Facebook. And I said, hey, I'm in Cal City, everyone. Well, that's not actually, I just alluded to the fact that I was in Cal City. And they all guessed, wow, you're here? Oh wait, maybe this isn't the PD. This is Clinton City offices. That's the PD. Over there at the Christmas tree in the window. This is just the offices. They're nice little buildings, though. Even if they don't have hardly anything to do. The Clinton Rec Center is that building directly back. We're not going to walk that way, though, tonight. Too much snow, too much ice. I don't feel like walking through all of it. So, this is Clinton City Police, and that's the fire department next door to it. Kind of a similar layout to Roy. These buildings are all newer. I think they're just over a decade. I'm trying to remember when they were built. 2008? Maybe 2006? I'm not sure. I remember walking out to the Walmart down here back when the first Naruto movie came out, the snow one. And that had to have been maybe 2008, 2009. So it was at least, it was around back then. So, but I'm going to cut the footage here. No. Okay. Here's a special school here in Clinton. It's like a private academy or vocational school or what, I think it's K through 6. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what it's called. If you Google it, I think it's a private school or a charter school or whatever. I don't know the difference between the three. Well, I know a private school is privately owned, maintained, and funded. It's not funded by the taxpayer. So here's the second Mormon church over here. And this area over here next to the private school is being primed, I think, for... They're going to put something there. I'm not sure what. Maybe a junior high, maybe a small high school, small junior high. It's private or something. I don't know. Because they have to consider parking. But they'll be putting some sort of business here. I don't know what, though. Clinton City Library, maybe? That'd be nice. So then we don't have to rely on Clearfield, or as I call it, Queerfield. You don't have to be from Queerfield to be a queer. Oh, look at that. I can already walk across the street. That's wonderful. Is that a bus? The bus is running this early? That's not a bus. It's a semi. It's a sodomite. These people hate sodomites. They don't mind catamites, though. Okay, in their book. I don't know. There's their little steeple obelisk thing that most of these churches have. And there's the old Mormon LDS meeting house. I honestly never understood why Clinton had their own, but like Roy and Sunset didn't. Since they almost always had meetings in the church itself. It's now like a daycare / preschool. Here we go. I forgot I didn't turn the light on. It's now a daycare / preschool. If you can see it right over there. People finally bought it earlier this year. And yeah. There's actually... Oh no, that's handicap parking. I thought that was a bus stop. I was going to say, oh, this area is really picked up. They got a bus stop and everything, but no, I was wrong. They don't. I thought this was going to become the Clinton City Library or a little hotel or something cool, iconic like that. But I guess not. Okay. This is Clinton Elementary. This is the main elementary school here. Remember that church I told you about, Lakeside Community? This is that car wash from Sunset. This is where it moved everyone. So if you were a member of that flock, this is where they're located now. Where's the street sign at? I don't know where the street sign is, but this is their info. Lakeside Community, across from Clinton Elementary. That's just a school sign, that's not a street sign. Next to Point S, whatever that is, well, the car wash is right next door to Point S. Lakeside is next to that. And there's the Maverick up there that overwent a small cosmetic makeover over the summer. This summer or last summer they went over that. I remember walking by here in the summer, they're trying to chase me off of the sidewalk, and I wasn't even filming or anything. They're just yelling, "Store's closed, store's closed," and I'm like, I'm all the way over here on the sidewalk. And I wasn't even walking in the direction of the store, and they're all yelling and screaming. Because they're remodeling and shit. And I'm like, okay. I'm not even focusing on you. I'm focusing on getting the fuck out of here. So gotta cross the street. Whew. I wonder if that train ever came by. This is like a little daycare type place. There's a dance studio over there in the far corner. And that's like a little shopping strip mall. There used to be a comic store and a pet store over here way back in the 90s. But that's all gone. Gone for good and all, as they say. So we're at 530 West, 1800 North. This is officially the Clinton border. Welcome to Clinton. And we just missed, the train just barely beat me just as I got there. I was just saying to myself, those clangers are gonna come down. And the fucking, yep, these other cars got over. And this train, I thought I was hearing it, and I'm like, this is gonna be a long ass Union Pacific train. It actually wasn't. And here's Sunset. That's the Sunset border. But okay, so we've left Clinton. We're now in Sunset, and this is like a little public works facility. I don't know. Oh, there's like a high step there. There's a bus stop right there. Let's see what that says. Oh, there's no sign on it. But yeah, so that was fun. I thought I was gonna wait for like maybe 15 minutes at least. Nope. World's shortest Union Pacific train ever. I waited a total of maybe 2 minutes, if even that. It was about as fast as a front runner, which is odd considering Union Pacific trains are always, they take forever, so, because they have tons of cargo they're hauling. So we're walking up Sunset. We're on the other side of Sunset. If we continue straight up, we'll reach Main Street, where I walked last time, or the time before, where the Mexican place is and all that. And you keep going right, or not right, left, and you'll eventually hit Smith's. And then you keep going and hit Roy, so forth. There's our third Mormon church. Ding, ding, ding. Third one. Ladies and folks, ladies and gentlemen, whatever. Folks and freaks, who cares? It's early. So, this is the third church. Third Mormon church this morning. Third LDS church. Ooh, whatever that was. Over here in Sunset. There's her little steeple thingy, whatever you call that. And I'm going to call it here. See you later.